Hello everyone, welcome back to the first of 2018 episode of RM Cookbook. Hope you all been well, and today we're going to share with you a very delicious Middle Eastern recipe of chicken kabsa. It's quite famous in the Arabic countries, so it's an Arabian recipe. So let me just show you quickly first of all what you would need to prepare this recipe. Here you can see we need 4 pieces of chicken with skin on, and we are only using the thighs and legs together. And what we're going to do over here is we're going to make some pocket inside the chicken skin, and just going to make some small cuts. As you can see, my wife is doing over here with just making some small cuts on the flesh. That would allow for the chicken to absorb all the spices very easily. Here we are just adding a bit of salt and chili powder. You will see will be added shortly, and that's basically it. This is how we will marinate this chicken. Just rub it with this salt and pepper and put it aside for now while we prepare the rest of the stuff for this recipe. So the next thing we need for this is some almonds. As you can see over here is just a handful of almonds we will be using, and we will just bring that almond to boil with some water because we need to skin the almond, and the easiest way to do it is just boil it. And on the other pot we will just fry some onion, just saute it till it becomes golden brown, and once it's reached this color we will just add a teaspoon of ginger garlic paste. After that just mix the whole thing together, and we will add a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 2/3 of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder, 1/2 teaspoon of lime powder, 1/4 teaspoon of clove powder, 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon powder, and that's basically it. These are the spices you need to get the flavors of the kabsa rice itself. Now once that is done, we'll also add a tablespoon of tomato puree and a dried lime and a chopped tomato. Add some water and let it simmer away, and also you can see that my wife just added a green chili just for flavoring. Let it simmer away. Once that is done for 5-10 minutes, we'll add our chicken pieces which we previously marinated with some salt and chili powder, and we'll just cook the chicken pieces this way, as you can see, and just cover it up. Let the chicken pieces cook, and we'll just see on our almonds which we previously was boiling. And once the almond is done, we will just take the outer layer of skin off and then just split the almond in half the way it is shown on the video over here, because this is going to be useful for garnishing the rice later on. Once we have split all the almonds together, we will just need to fry them on a pan with some butter on it, and we will add some resins and other nuts also. Here you can see the almonds are added, then we'll add a handful of resins, and we will add some cashew nuts also. Just fry them together till the color changes to something like golden brown color. Also put a sprinkling of some black pepper powder, and just once they're golden brown, take it away and put it onto a bowl for later use, which would need it later on. And let's pay attention to our chicken in the meantime. Let's see how they are done. As you can see over here, the chicken is ready. All we're going to do over here is just take the chicken pieces off and put it onto a baking tray, and we'll put it under the grill. And that way the chicken will get roasted. The outer layer of the skin will get this nice roasted golden brown color. That's what we want. And put the chicken in the grill. In the meantime, the remainder of the broth which is in the pot, we will use that to cook our rice. We'll just add the rice and add some water, because this way the rice gets all that flavor from the chicken and the spices goes into the rice, and that's the reason this type of rice becomes so flavorful. And the rice will take around 35 minutes to cook. And here you can see the chicken is done, and we actually covered the rice in the meantime with the dum kish, and all we're going to do is just take it off, and after 35 minutes you see, because we cook the rice in low flame, your rice is ready. So put the rice on a platter and just sprinkle the rice with some roasted nuts and resins, and then drop in your cooked and roasted piece of chicken which you made, and that's it. This is basically how easily you can prepare this recipe. Hope you like this recipe, and if you did, give us a like, share it with your friends and family. Let us know if you tried this recipe, how you get on with this recipe, if it was easy for you, and if you like the taste or not. And thanks again. Thanks for taking the time to watch this recipe. So till the next time, take care.